look, I mean, did you hear about the whole Swerve Strickland Booker T situation that happened recently? Does it get on your radar?
No.
No? Okay, so I did an interview. Well, okay, so 2020, I reached out to Booker T to do an interview. I was on
wrestler?
The wrestler.
Yeah, wrestler.
Yeah, right.
Wrestler.
I just did like New Jack. I just did Mark Henry. So I was like on this kind of wrestler kind of wave that I was like, reach out. Hit him up. It was like, yo, you want to do it? He's like, oh, absolutely. Yeah, let's do it. We scheduled it. He went to my studio and I fucked up the times. So I'm like, oh shit, I had mixed up the times. I called up, my assistant. I said, yo, I'm running late. Booker got pissed off, stormed out. Cool, I got it. I understand. I even hit him up after and said, yo, listen, I'm so sorry. I'll pay you an appearance fee to make up for your lost time. He's like, no, I'm not interested anymore. All right, cool, I got it. My fault, my mistake. So, 2025, a few months, maybe about a month ago, I interviewed Swerve Strickland. He was the former champion of AEW, the competitor with WWE, actually the first black AEW champion. Really dope interview. He was a big fan. We got into this. He did some time with WWE, but he had a bad experience with him. And I said, and he said it was somewhat racist and so forth. And Booker T had commented about Swerve Strickland publicly and said, well, I think that Swerve just, I didn't see any racism in the WWE, and I think Swerve just didn't do well and is looking for someone to blame or something to that extent, right? Now, Swerve had heard these comments before, he just never commented on it. No one ever asked him that. No one ever did the research to ask him that comment. So when I brought it up, Swerve was like, well, I don't know how Booker T could say WWE's not racist. What about this clip where Vince McMahon uses the N-word around him? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, the John Cena clip. It was Vince McMahon, John Cena, Booker T, and Vince McMahon like, all right, I'll see you later, my N-word. And then it zooms in on Booker T's face to see his reaction. Okay, interview comes out, whatever else. The next couple of days, Booker and Swerve are doing an event together, and Booker talks to Swerve about it. He's like, yo, man, you let VladTV play you. You got tricked. And Swerve was like, no, he brought up something you said. I addressed it. I stand behind and said, no, man, you got played. Booker T does this whole video about how, VladTV played him out, tricked him into that question. I would never do VladTV. He gets black men arrested. I turned down money. I would never do his show. And this is the kind of bullshit I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm dealing with. So I had to go on social media and defend myself. I said, here are the DMs of him actually at my studio. Agree. He forgot to mention that I did his show. But since you want to mention this fuck shit, here's a picture of Booker T training at the gym of a registered sex offender.
Wow.
This got so big that guy, the registered sex offender, got arrested the next day for when they looked into him, he had violated certain things about his his registered sex offender guidelines. So he actually was in jail the next day. So I said, yeah, Booker's right.
He going to jail.
I get registered sex offenders arrested.
You going to jail, buddy?
I got a headache. Y'all trying to get me canceled on this show today. I'm going to go ahead and leave because I got a headache.
But this is This is the bullshit that I always have to deal with. It's like someone comes in, they answer the question, they answer it honestly and so forth. They don't have a problem with me asking the question. But then the person being talked about, suddenly it's my fault for asking the question. I'm now the enemy, and now I got this whole I said guy. Booker T is a working legal person. Why would he go to jail over anything, much less an interview with me? But this is the bullshit I deal with all the time. All the time.
No, I mean, I've seen it. I see it in comments, and it's like, you can just say, I don't want to answer that. And then if you do say something, you just like anybody else does it, hey, can you just erase that part? I don't want to get in trouble. That's the easiest thing to do.
Or ahead of time, like I've done here. I say, hey, listen, there's certain questions I just don't want you guys to bring up. And I've always had people respect it every single time. And just the same way. You'll come in and say, you'll do VladTV and say, hey, I don't want to talk about this drama I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to interview Bun B in Houston when I was there last week, and we were going to do a Trill Burger, and he was like, we're all prepared to do it. Then he's like, he hit me up. He's like, yeah, I talked to my partners. We got a lawsuit coming up in June, so I just want to tell so we're just not going to do it right now. Like people prepare for this shit and make logical decisions on whether they want to do it or not. But ultimately, it comes out, and I get blamed for a lot of shit that people willingly did.